Hello everyone. We're not exactly a startup because we're actually an established company, but in a different field. We're a digital agency that is doing mostly design work, but also we've done some coding for big corporations like the ones you see below and a lot of others. And we are using their money to actually build our own startups, and we're going to talk about one of them today. About a year and a half ago, a lot of our friends started having babies, and it was well before the 500 plus program, so apparently a coincidence, but they started sending us the ultrasounds and all those emails and emails and emails, but at some point they realized that we do apps, so they wanted to show us the apps that they used to track the pregnancy. So we looked at those apps and we noticed a couple problems with them. In general. Here on the screen you see one of the most popular apps like this in Poland. And if that speaks as a miracle of birth, then I don't want to be born anymore. But this has about 2 million downloads overall. And apps like that have a lot of problems. They are full of ads. They have little to no social features at all. And they don't basically attract the parents in like a friendly way. They're mostly like books, and they are sad and ugly.
So I'm going to tell you more about Babynote. Babynote is a modern personal pregnancy assistant that creates a beautiful timeline of your pregnancy, showing the development of your baby. Of course, you can make it more personal by adding notes, photos, and mood information. Smart push notifications are like a conversation with your unborn baby, which give you information like what's going on now inside the belly. For example, hello mom, I just grew my fingers or hair. And the application is going to be on Android, iOS, and on smartwatches, so you can check on your growing baby just by taking a look at your wrist.
Okay, and we thought about it for a while, and we started asking those parents, and so it happens that, first of all, what we aim for, we want a world-class product. We have monetization ideas already that we can talk about later, but we just sort of went through and built an entire ecosystem around it. So we built the rest of the ecosystem, which is a couple more apps, and we're building them all ourselves. The first one is a menstruation tracker, so before you get the baby. And then the second one is a swap and sell program for selling children's clothes and toys online through local communities. And that's the second one. They are all launching very, very soon. And that's it. Thank you.
Question time. Question time.
Yeah,
Stay up
sorry.
there. When you say you're not really a startup, if someone wants to invest, they would be buying shares in your agency, or what would that mean? Or do you actually not raising money?
No, we are building those products all by ourselves, so we don't need money for the development. We might need money for pushing it forward.
Where would the money go into? What entity?
Well, there is a couple ideas on how to make them work, but the main idea is
Where would the money go into if I want to invest now?
whatever one of those startups you want to invest to. But
What entity would money go into if I would like to invest now?
Babynote.
Is that a separate company?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the evil part of the jury. I have one just simple question. So I love the product. I had 2 babies, so I fully sort of agree with all that you said. But one thing that sort of makes me wonder, like, how do you want to reach those moms or those dads or those families? Like, the app that you showed had 2 million downloads, which is pretty low in terms of how many people have babies, right?
Yeah, that's Poland.
Okay, so like, what's your strategy in terms of the app stores and marketing? Like, how do you want to get those downloads?
Okay, so that's what I said before. We're building 3 different products. So there is a menstruation tracker for women as well. So kind of like we know when they can start having the baby.
How will you get traction on the first product? You know, whatever it is. It could be the menstruation tracker.
Right. Well, for now we're doing very well with word of mouth with just the beta people, and a lot of people love it and they want to use it instead of those ugly ones, basically. Because they are saying the babies are not ugly, so the apps shouldn't be as well.
So you're doing 4 applications.
3, but there is a 4th one planned.
Okay. So at least in one of the categories, you possibly compete with Clue. Do you?
Yeah.
Kind of words on like daily basis. You call them ugly.